Sponsored by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
Pureed baby food pouches are a convenient way for parents to feed their kids, but are they okay to regularly feed your child? They look so easy, they don't sound very appetizing. But registered dietitian nutritionist Sarah Browning is here to explain why most experts say they're not the best thing.
Yeah, and you're right. They are so popular right now. They're really easy and convenient, and they're clean, right? Parents love that. It's not a lot of
Eat it,
mess.
toss it. Yep.
It's not a lot of mess, but there are a few things that we need to keep in mind as we're looking at using pouches. So the first is that with pouches, they are pretty calorie dense.
Okay.
And so your little one can get a lot of calories really quickly using one of these pouches. And so that can put them at risk for obesity.
Okay.
If they're eating.
It's almost too easy.
Right, too easy. So if they have these too often. The other thing that we want to consider is when your little one, if they are using pouches for a lot of their nutrition, then they are not getting some of that oral development that they need to have. So they're missing out on some of those opportunities to have regular development that they might get when they're grasping food or using a spoon.
And chewing and tasting. It's different when you're not chewing.
Yeah,
you're just kind of sucking it down.
Yeah, and especially when you have all of these flavors mixed together. They're not really trying all of these different foods individually and getting to know those flavors.
And I imagine, like anything, you want to read the labels and see if there's anything added to it.
Right. Most of them are pretty good. They don't have added sugars, but when parents look at this, they'll notice that most of these purees are mostly fruit, which by itself is not bad, but if that's all they're eating, that can be problematic. We want them to have a more balanced diet. So
and they
it's
might
good
not
to
try
be aware.
real broccoli because it doesn't taste as good as broccoli with apples.
Right. So we might have one that's mostly apples with a little bit of broccoli.
Okay.
They're really not getting a taste for those vegetables for later life.
And they also need to learn for later life social skills and social development at the dinner table.
Exactly. So if we have a child that's mostly having their meals from a pouch on the go when the family remembers to give it to them, instead of sitting down for meals with their family, they're missing out on that socialization. They're missing out on learning those habits for regular meal times and not just snacking on the go all the time.
So they're convenient, but maybe not the best option.
So we really
every
want,
once in a while.
Right. We want to make sure that our children are most of the time having whole foods that are age appropriate. And then if you do choose to use pouches, make sure that you are just using them occasionally.
Okay, Sarah, great advice. If you ever have any questions about nutrition for your baby, go to our website, KUTV.com, and click on Baby or Baby. Thanks.
Thank you.